The Senate continues to work on legislation to regulate artificial intelligence, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is urging everyone 6 months and up to get the new COVID boosters. Good morning, I'm Janine Herbst from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. In Libya, 2,000 bodies have been recovered from the eastern port city of Derna after heavy rains caused dams to burst, sending floodwaters into the town. Officials say entire neighborhoods were washed away. NPR's Ruth Sherlock has more.
With roads cut off, there was very little help getting to Derna for the first 36 hours. Now there are responders in the city. Faraj al-Hassi of the Libyan Red Crescent, he's in the organization's emergency response room. And he told me they're being inundated with calls by people who are still stranded in the storm debris or trapped under rubble. And they're also looking at how to cope with all of those that have lost their homes.
NPR's Ruth Sherlock reporting. Libya is a country that's divided by two rival governments and has dealt with more than a decade of conflict. The Senate's getting back to work on crafting legislation that would regulate the use of AI. NPR's Windsor Johnston reports the first of a series of forums will be held today as lawmakers scramble to keep up with the emerging technology.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says today's AI Insight Forum is the next step in the complicated process of regulating artificial intelligence.
It will affect just about every aspect of society in major ways, both positive and negative. And on an issue this wide-ranging and important, we must make every good faith effort to act.
Schumer says members of the Senate will be seeking input from tech pioneers, including Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates. The forums, which will run through the fall, will also hear from academics, national security experts, and civil rights leaders. Windsor Johnston, NPR News, Washington.
The CDC says everyone aged 6 months or older should get an updated COVID vaccine this fall. NPR's Maria Godoy reports this guidance follows an FDA advisory group's recommendations on the vaccine's rollout.
In a statement, the CDC said that vaccinating everyone from 6 months and up with updated shots will protect against potentially serious outcomes from COVID illness this fall and winter. Updated COVID vaccines from Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna will be available later this week. In a separate statement, the Department of Health and Human Services said that most Americans will still be able to get a COVID vaccine for free. For people with health insurance, most plans will cover the COVID-19 vaccine at no cost. People who don't have health insurance or who have health plans that do not cover the cost can get a free vaccine from their local health centers and pharmacies. Maria Godoy, NPR News.
You're listening to NPR News from Washington.